Extra, extra. Read all about it. It's the weekend romance guy. You guys don't really watch this, so this might be the last one of the weekend romance that I do. But that's okay. That's okay because it's all about creating content that's actually going to have an impact, and that's cool. That's cool. Like that. That's what I want. But I'm going to ask the cards today. Oh, I apologize. If you're new here, welcome to Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle. This is my YouTube channel. Please do click subscribe and ring the bell because that's the only way that you're going to know when I go live. And I go live as often as I possibly can. I love it. The lives are like my favorite things. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like they're my favorite. But I just do. I do love the zodiac signs. The zodiac sign readings would probably be my favorite if they really didn't. They take a lot out of me, and I've heard this from other readers too. And you don't know it until you do it, but they just take a lot out of you. There's a lot of energy drained there. So, they're wonderful and they're worth it. I will continue, but the lives they just sort of just fun. They're just playful, and it's a way of celebrating the community that we're building here. But this is your weekend romance reading. And it's for this weekend, right? So it's for Saturday, Sunday, what is it, the 17th, 18th? But anytime you hear a video, anytime this video could pop up in your feed next week, 2 years from now, whenever, and you listen to it, and it resonates with you, it's there. Don't worry. Like, that's when it was supposed to be heard. That's when you were ready. My best friend just said this to me last night. The teacher arrives when the student is ready. So, it shows up when it's supposed to show up. But I'll always timestamp them so originally when I did this. So let's get into the weekend reading. Look at what I'm looking at right here. Communion of, and then marriage. So this is communion of hearts. This is communion of soulmates. This is communion coming together in love. Now love, big love, let's talk about big love for a second, is connection. If you're Christian, and I am from the Christian canon, I'm not Christian anymore. I'm not practicing Christian anymore, but I was raised Christian. And the truest thing I've ever heard said about God, I heard said in the Christian canon, and that is God is love. It's so simple. I feel like if the Christians had stopped there, they would have gotten everything right. You know what I'm saying? It was like, done. God is love, and love is connection, and that's what it is. So this is big love too. So what I mean by big love is this is everything coming into harmony and union. This is a whole new life cycle starting. This is the old book being closed and the new book, we're starting to write it. But the wonderful thing about writing book 2 is that we write book 2 with the wisdom that we earned and the lessons that we learned in book 1. So book 1 is closed and it's over. It's beautiful in that it's over because the parts of it that we needed to take with us have become a part of our DNA. And we write it in the rhythm and the words that we write book 2 with. It is instilled with those harmonies and those balances and those energies that we absorbed while we walked through and experienced book 1. And big love is about connecting with those wonderful things in our life that just make us happy. It's literally just about being yourself. A truer word has never been said. You want to call in your soulmate? Be yourself out loud. Be true to everything that you are and share it with the world. That's how you call in the person that you're going to be able to share your life with. It's so simple. Did not say it was easy. Simple, easy, not synonyms, right? It is so simple. But it takes a lot of work. It takes work every single day. And if we commit ourselves to being the best version of who we are, then every time we make the decision to be the best version of who we are, we put out a call to our soulmate. And we light that beacon light above our head and say, I'm here. I'm here. And they come. Oh, they come. I have not been, I cannot tell you, I have gotten 2 examples that I have prayed for a long time. And I hear in the comments so much, when, I've been praying 5 years, 15 years. Oh, it's not coming yet. Enough with that. I don't want to hear that. Because that's bad attitude. And bad attitude calls in people with bad attitude. And I sure as hell hope that's not your soulmate. Your spirit doesn't know time. You have to understand that. You have to be respectful of what spirit is when you speak to it. It's not linear like us. It don't get it. The only way that it knows where we are is where we place our energy and where we place our focus. That's the only way it knows. It doesn't know time. We made up time. Fucking clock. We made that up. So it's a kind of a foreign concept to spirit, right? So what you want, like dates, times, that's not how it communicates. It communicates through energy. Where do you put your focus? Where do you put your energy? When you start putting your focus and energy in the places that you love, guess what? People that you love come toward you. It's real simple. It's so simple, and it's right there for all of us to tap into at all times, and we don't. We literally do. We put so much effort and we put so much energy into all these things. Some of us, me too, girl, you don't think I'm talking to myself? I'm talking to myself right now. I mean, technically, I really am. There's nobody in the room with me. But the message is for all y'all. You know, that I am still, to this day, I'm still applying for corporate jobs. Why? Because it's a responsible thing to do. I need to pay my rent. Makes sense, right? But I try to put my primary energy and focus here, doing what I love, and other things that I love doing. Because that's where I want my life to be, surrounded by love, surrounded by the things that make my face light up. Like that's what I want. And that's what spirit responds to. I don't think that, I mean, listen, the 3D world, this body, this physical body, it knows suffering in so many capacities because it has limits on it. It's supposed to have a limit on it. If you lived in one body for your entire life, you'd be limiting your experiences. You'd be limiting your perspectives. Like, why would you want to do that? It's built that way. This is the classroom. This flesh. This is the classroom. We are the students. You got to learn. We're here to learn. So that's big love. You doing you out loud. Like you being everything that you are and not being ashamed of him or her. They. You just love you first. Like that's really, it's so cliche, but it's so true. And then we start to do things like meet that person, those people that love us. Now, this could be soul tribe, right? Best friends, people who are aligned with the way that we think our purpose in life. Queen of Swords is purpose in life. She's direction. She's the guide. She's the way, right? She's that higher thought process, that higher vision. She sees the aerial vision. She is the GPS, essentially. The way. Aligning with that path and meeting those people along the way that are not even expecting us to lead them. They're on the path because they want to be on the path too. They found it the same way we did it through their hearts. Letting our hearts decide and letting our minds direct. So this marriage and this union is also about those aspects of ourselves coming into union. the body, heart, mind, soul, all of those things coming into harmony. It's about a marriage of all of those things and an understanding that all of those things have to be present in every decision that we make. Some decisions are head over heart. Some decisions are heart over head. Some decisions are all gut and soul. But everything that you have is present at all times. And you always got to have them working together. And harmony is difficult. And it's challenging. And it requires us to engage every single time. Enough said. It doesn't get easier, but it gets more obvious. It just becomes natural for us. Listen, I think that if we had to think about our heartbeat, most of us would be dead by, I don't know, day one. You know? It's about making this communion and making all those aspects of ourselves work subconsciously so that our conscious brain is, freed up and liberated. It's not about that it's easy, like keeping your heart beating is easy. Like, I think if I was a scientist, if I was a doctor and I analyzed how much energy it took to keep that ticker ticking, and keep all the neurons running, like if I knew, I think I would probably be flabbergasted, right? And I'm sure there's somebody out there with an answer. It would be impressive, I bet you. And if I had to think about that consciously every day, I wouldn't have time for anything else. So this harmony of body, mind, heart, spirit is something that we have to do every day. We have to engage every day. We have to allot energy toward it every day. But it does become muscle memory. It doesn't become rote. It does become something that happens without us thinking about it. Thank God. So practice being yourself today. Give it a go. Engage in something that makes your heart happy and just puts you in that right place, that right space and time that makes you smile. Do. Don't just watch. Don't just listen. Be active. Engage. That's my boy, Captain Picard, Jean-Luc. I love him. Engage today. Engage, because you will benefit in many ways from engaging in what you love today, from doing what you love, from actively engaging and being a part of what you love today. You're welcoming in that soulmate. You're welcoming in that life partner. You're welcoming in that soul tribe, and you're designing your new life. All right. Let's get into this. Could be a Scorpio that has had a lot of issues, that basically either was blind to you, didn't see you because they were all caught up in their own shit, or this is you that didn't see them because you were caught up in your own shit, right? There's a lot of self-defeating, self-codependency here, basically defecating all over our own lives by our own addictions, our own attachments, our own fears, our own worries, our own insecurities. What does this mean for today or for this weekend? Be grateful that you're not there anymore, because this is the past. Now we're working on messages of love. Now we're working on just new starts, a fresh start. We're working on finding ways to communicate who we really are, being true to ourselves. And we're manifesting our heart space. I feel like it's coming in, these offers, these people who are going to help you with resources to manifest everything that you want in your life, right? We all need resources coming in, despite us worrying about them. We're moving toward our dreams coming true. All of our wishes fulfilled. Just by putting that toe on the road just by putting that toe on the road. 7, 8. I mean, that's July and August, right? We did a lot of hard work July and August. I'm telling you, I've said it before. If you made it through July and August, amen, amen. You're in the clear. You have a lot of abundance coming in. And it's coming in through you. There's a lot of water all over this. Scorpio, Capricorn, very, very prevalent here. Aquarius, very prevalent. Gemini. I'm talking the major arcanas right now. All of these signs in particular are also very they somehow manage to get things done. I mean, Scorpio usually gets things done through their enigmatic, attractive charisma. Almost just like bestial, you can't resist them charisma. Aquarian, it's the slow, steady, constant commitment to truth. Gemini, it's their almost supernatural ability to get people to do what they want them to do. Communicate ideas and get people to believe them. Capricorn is just plain and simple grind. Hard fucking work. But all of them teach us. What do they teach us? To commit ourselves fully or go home. You know, go big or go home. So you really have to be all in. Body, mind, heart, spirit. You have to be all in this weekend. But when you are, oh my God, you are calling them in. Some of you won't believe me because you won't see anything physically manifest this week. I think most of you will see at least signs that will be so obvious you can't ignore it. You know, it won't just be bird shit on my window. Oh, I guess like I could dig deep and get a sign. It's not like that. These will be things that will matter to you so much that you'll see that the synchronicities are just happening all around you. You will not be able to escape these synchronicities. Because the person, like the chains have already started to move. This person is clink, 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 clink. They're coming toward you. You will be in union today, this weekend, with yourself. You will be in harmony this weekend with who you are. If you decide. If you decide. This is just going to be a happy weekend. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be filled with big love. I want you to revel in that and become excited by that big love. Become excited by that. Like, let yourself really get washed up in it. Because essentially what you're doing is you're focusing on what that world is that you want to live in moving forward. And you're defining it this weekend. And that is calling your person to you. You know, I like to think that my person is still being built. I like to think that my person needed all this time to become who he needs to be for me. And I've been doing the same over here. So it wasn't like the person, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, it wasn't like this person was born. This person is becoming. This person is a culmination of their book one. This person is this person because they choose to be this person. They're constructing themselves. as you are. So when you talk about this person, this is why I tell people not to get hung up on like hair color, eye color, type, you know? If you can, if you are able, not even sex. I mean, listen, some people are just, you know, that's a, you know, deal breaker for them. Understood? I mean, to me, all that does is if you know for a fact that you are heterosexual, you know for a fact that you're homosexual, and you really can't get down with the bi thing. You're just not born that way. All right, then what? To me, that's already a sign. At least it's a check off the box that says, well, they're good. They will be this body type. Okay, but the rest, because that's still billions of people. The rest is like, I mean, up to so many different variables, right? But they're building themselves right now. They're building themselves. I feel today, your person is extremely happy. They're experiencing a great amount of success and prosperity and abundance today. They're happy. They're proud of themselves, and they should be. They worked very hard. So congratulations. And just share that love. Like, let that love fill your heart as if you were standing right beside them. Act as if they are already here and you are standing beside them, because they are proud of themselves this weekend. They've achieved great, wonderful things this weekend. They feel good this weekend. Let that be your direction to feel good too, to believe in the possibility of amazing things happening. Don't let it weaken you and like, oh, I don't deserve them, or oh, I'll never catch up to them. Celebrate their accomplishments as if they're in your life already. This happiness, this abundance, this having overcome past obstacles. Celebrate. That's what I want you guys to do today, to continue to attract in this great love, this great romance, because I'm sure that you're surrounded by love in all capacities. Focus on the love that's in your life today, but also know that your person is very happy. They've achieved something very great. They feel good this weekend. Let that be you. Be a reflection of that happiness. Be a reflection of that love. Be a reflection of the pride that they feel. And just allow it to let you smile this weekend. If you are the person who has accomplished great things and who is experiencing a wonderful weekend filled with life and accolades and acknowledgments, know that your person, their life just got a little bit better because yours is a little bit better. That good, bad, and good, we don't experience this life alone. That already they can feel the joy. That you being happy, it's just you being happy. It's nothing else, because I don't think you're in union yet. It's just you being happy makes them happy. That's it. That's all it took. I'm about ready to get out of here. I hope you are too. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, magical week ahead planned. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to run a live tomorrow. Hop on if you can, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.